backed. So a few months ago, I backed Elliot Rodriguez's preview book of his story, Ominous. And this is a small look at a battle scene that will be appearing in the full graphic novel. Now, of course, I've already made a few shorts. He even came on a live stream a month or two ago, probably a couple months ago. We had a good stream, talked about him and comics and Comicsgate and everything. And I'm just revisiting, showing you guys part of his creation to promote a giveaway I'm going to do for a metal etched card of this character. And you can see it right there. There'll be several different things edited together for this video. So look here in a second for me. Watch to the end of the video and I will tell you how to enter this contest to enter a free copy of this card. And this is still in the plastic. And it'll come with the card holder as well. So that's the one that will go out to people.
Enter to win my card.
As, you should be seeing this after you've watched about a minute or two of this video. And it's just me reiterating that I will be giving away a copy of...
Give me a second, guys.
This card here. This is a character by Elliot Rodriguez. And you can see right here. The character's name is Deathmonger.
After you've watched about
and I'm going to be giving this away. This card is metal. It's a metal etched card, okay? On the back, it says Ominous, which is the name of the book. And so I just wanted to kind of give everybody a clue to who this character belongs to. The creator is Elliot Rodriguez. I'll leave some links in the descriptions and stuff. And also, I've been working on doing a little bit of AI with some images from his book to try to include here. So hopefully we got that spliced together and it looks good. But basically, all you'll have to do is comment on this video, like the video, and please subscribe if you haven't already to this channel, Gray Cloud's Thoughts. Gray Cloud's Thoughts. This will be where you're seeing this video. I will leave this up till towards the end of December and probably close to New Year's after my next payday. We will pull a name and see who won the card so I can exchange information. And then right at the beginning of the year, ship it out to you and you have it, you know. And I don't know if it means anything. Like, you might not have the comic, but you can learn who Elliot is. And you can, if you're into comics and you're into cool characters and cool art, I think this would be a great addition to your collection. The cards cost $10 a piece. They're really metal. So, over and out. And let's see what else I can put into this to help promote this. Remember, like the video, comment on the video, and be subscribed to Gray Cloud's Thoughts.
Enter to win my card.
Good afternoon, everybody. I hope you're doing okay. If you're seeing this, then you are watching Gray Cloud's Thoughts, which is
Comics Group rules!
Merry Christmas, Comics Gate. This Ollie 1 foot is for Comics Group. Merry Christmas, Comics Gate. This Ollie 1 foot is for Comics Group.
I am Omer, and I love boobies.
Omer's Boobs.
Hey everyone, welcome
Featured
back to the
collections.
channel. Today we're diving into something really exciting. Do you like boobies? Comics Group.
Good morning. It is still morning. We're almost at noon. It's almost noon my time. Let me drop a link in the chat. I don't know if it looks like there might be a couple people watching or listening. I hope you can hear me all right. I will have to get up here in a second to go get a couple. I could use those, but I think I'm going to go get these particular these bigger, like cushiony things. I might be able to sit in this chair and have a little bit more of a, I need to, let's see if this works. Oh, goodness. It's a gloomier day today here. Let me think. But I just I didn't go live this morning because Elliot Rodriguez was live, and I enjoy, like, I wanted to be in the chat. And for anybody that don't know, he's a comic book artist. He was on, a few months ago, because I have and I'm doing a giveaway on my second channel I just showed you the video starting off this live stream, and the link is in the chat to that video. Now, of course, somebody watching could be watching from the second channel itself, so you should be able to just go and find the video there. But if you're watching from Great Cloudy Day and you ain't realized I have a second channel, and like, preferably if you're into like cool comic book art or something like that, I would say at least check out the video, and you might win a cool metal etched card. Let me see if I have a image of it. I don't know if I'd saved that in the computer. Trying to see real quick. I don't think I do, but that's not relevant. I held it up in the video. I can go get the copy. I've got 2 copies, but I could go get them and show it if anybody needed to see it. But you saw it in the video. You can see it in the video, the actual card. I'd ordered 2 when I ordered his preview book of what he's working on. Today in his stream, he said that the ultimate product is going to be about 66 pages, I think is what he said. So that's pretty cool. That's what he's going to be hard at work all in 26 trying to finish this thing up. the actual full-on book. He showed off about 5 pages of the beginning. It was pretty brutal. I'm digging it. I'm digging it. Of course, I just decided I'd set up earlier and was going to go. I was going to try to get in here earlier before he went live. He's in Eastern Standard Time, or I mean Eastern Time is what I mean, and I'm in Central. So by the time I was sitting down trying to make this work and do a stream this morning, I'd already fumbled and forgot about the time difference. Like, he had already started the stream, so I just went ahead. You know, I thought if I'd worked it different, I could have got in there and probably. Oh, now it's not. It was raining, but it's not raining like I was hoping it was going to rain. But and it's looking like it's going to drop out sooner than I was wanting it to drop out as well. Hopefully you can hear me and everything. Anybody, if you can't, just let me know. And then there you go. If you are tuning in and you're somebody that does come on sometimes, I just dropped the link in other words, if you're watching and you have a channel or you've been on here before and you're somebody that I know specifically, feel free to hit that. Even if you don't know me or nothing, but you're watching, as long as you're not trying to be something, you know, like come on here and be y'all. What's up, good Master Ramen? I just thought I would, good morning, man. I thought I was going to, you know, I've been doing them in the mornings, but like Elliot was doing his thing. We were both in the chat. That was cool. I won one of those cards. So I'm happy about that. Give me a second. I'm going to go grab the cards that I have of the ominous and show it real quick for anybody that tuned in. I want to have it right here beside me. So if somebody from the comic community tunes in and didn't know that I'm giving one away, I can show it off. Oh, goodness. Oh, man. I'm feeling pretty sore for something. Like when it gets moisture in yeah, thanks, man. It was kind of cool because, like, you know, like there wasn't but what did I do with is it in here? Anyway, I am trying to. Well, there's the comic, but you probably might have seen it in the video, which I shared a link to the video for the second channel. And then you could be watching from the second channel. I don't know. Let me take it out. This is the one this is the one I'm giving away. Because it's still in a plastic film right here. I could take it out, but, you know, I'm trying to keep, this will be the one I give away because I took the other one out. I took it out of this and then out of the plastic. Actually, I'm digging these things, man. I'm digging them. Hopefully my volume is okay on here. Let me look. Let me raise my, I want to make sure y'all can hear me all right. Yeah, like through my restream, I don't know. Like I'm streaming to both channels. And so I really don't know when if you're in, you know, unless I'm on my phone looking from the other channel, I won't know. Like I'm going to see both of the chats show up in my restream, but I don't get it. Don't separate and tell me which one's which. So, excuse me. That's pretty cool though. Like I like these cards, man. I like them. Here's the there's the trading card for Zadok, the main character in the I'm still working on trying to get a better. Okay. Well, that's what I would like, especially if you're into the comics and stuff. Like and here lately, you know, I'm sure you've noticed, it seems like when I do them early morning streams, or this past week, man, a lot of the guys that I'm hanging with, you're hanging kind of out too now, you know, in other streams, like in the chats and shit. You know, Omer, Wrangler, Saboteur. I mean, the list kind of goes on. There's multiple people that seem to be popping in. It's kind of cool because I don't like trying to stream but you know, it's like you got to take care of your own channel too. So I have to stream, but I'm finding doing them in the mornings are working. Now this is a little later and it's working out. We've got a few people here watching at least, and I appreciate you actually interacting in the chat. Are you working today, Master Roman, or are you off? You know, while you're here, I'm going to do something for you. Give me a second. I want to pull up something other than let's see here. I got to keep up with. I've got my stuff on split screen here, so that I can do this real quick. But I just thought about it, and of course we can talk about whatever. I hope I didn't run you off, but let's see here. Have to go back a little ways. I don't know. And another question I thought about asking you too. Was I'm assuming you're working on your book as much as you can. I know you work, you do a lot of stuff, you know. Let's look at this real quick. Wait, hold on. Okay, maybe that ain't the one I want. I'm trying to find. Sorry, guys. Let's see. Okay. Maybe it's in shorts. Anyway, maybe I'm taking too long to do this kind of stuff. Let's watch this real quick.
Hey there folks, Quinn here, Mask Ramen on the internet with an emergency signal update. I have about 18 pages inked, 2 pages, I colored up 2 pages. Took a little bit, it took a while for me to do a little bit of those colors.
Now guys, I'm going to post a link. You know, like if you're not into comics, no biggie, but I got 27 pages inked so far. Okay. Well, I just was trying to find something where you're like not something real long, but I think this will work. This is like your fall update. So you got 27 pages inked. Cool, man. That's really cool. But give me a second.
I probably spent a little bit more time than I wanted to. And they're not, I mean, they're sort of done, but I feel like it could use a little bit more editing, a little bit more polish on those colored pages. And I think I did make.
Now, I'm not sure. Do you show any of this in here? Do you show any of the, that's what I was trying to find, was like, I thought when I first started following you, I thought I remember quite a few, like you had some shorts or something. I thought like you got some videos. I got to go further back probably to, actually see some of the art. Maybe
some colors or some separations on maybe 3 or 4 other pages as well. But yeah, I have 18 pages inked. That's like about halfway through, I think. Yeah, it's about halfway through. I also sort of came up with the idea to do like these character bios, front and back. A little bit more polished than my original sort of designs, because these are a little bit more like, I got the designs already set and I kind of trying to make them look really good, front and back type stuff, you know what I mean? These are sort of like the main sort of guys, the main characters from the book, and I have to write some stuff on them too. Yeah, so that's the update. I know it's a little bit slow going, but I am having a lot of fun getting it together, and the closer it gets, the more fun it becomes. That's the update. I'm gonna post. I'm gonna show also some progress work, because I did like those time lapse videos on those inks, shading and color. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that on this video. Until next time, God bless.
God bless you, man. That was cool. I was glad to share that. Let me take this down real quick. And hopefully I'll get, the more, the better I get at this, it won't be a big deal. Like, what was this? Oh, I'd already showed this. I forgot. Didn't I already show
I am Omer, and I love boobies.
Omer's boobs.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the
Collections.
channel. Today we're diving into something really exciting. Do you like boobies? Comics Group.
Okay, you never posted the time lapse. See, I was forgetting. I thought it might just be some videos. I remember you showing a little bit of something other than that. It's probably like when you first started. Anyway, I think I got. I think I accomplished what I was trying to do. Is that you're in the chat, and I wanted to pull something up, and yeah, you were talking, but you did show some of the art. And we got Dennis, sir. We got the ghost in the house. I need to go get that. See, I might go get that in a minute. Actually, I'm kind of comfortable right now. It's almost like I'm trying to use this old desk chair that I have. One of my desk chairs, like office chairs that I was using in the living room, one of the wheels broke off the other way. The whole piece of plastic broke. They were secondhand shit that given to me. And they're not like very good office chairs. They're like the really old school ones that weren't really. This one's okay, but it's all squeaky and shit. And if I lean too far back, I can. Or yesterday, one of these wheels was popping off, but it wasn't broken. Hey, that's cool. Dennis won a card too. Well, I don't know if you were still there, Mast. I think you probably were. You entered the contest, so you were probably watching to see if you won or not. Let's see here. What else can I do? I would like to create. I'm wanting to see how, maybe I can generate something through the AI to create a cool moving background other than what they have to offer. I'm going to try to do that. I might try to do that today. Like I know people were talking about AI, like Elliot was talking about it, and I don't want to. I don't like AI art. Like as far as I agreed with somebody in the the chat. If someone's using it like to develop concepts and things like that, that could be that I can see that working for people as long as the original as long as the final outcome becomes hand done and it's somebody doing it, not pretending that it's that way. And I think you're right too, Matt Strawman. I think with the art right now, people would still be able to tell that's AI, that wasn't, and who, I don't know. The only thing I'm using it, I'm having fun just taking different pictures of things and animating them. That's all I'm doing. And I'm, so I've tried using it to make certain ideas, and I like Elliot's art, man. Oh, there's a Deathmonger concept art or right there. And then this character is Necronox. But I'm trying to that's something I haven't got around to doing today, but I'm trying to get it set up where now I can do it, but it creates this weird echo. Like I'm trying to set up an old phone. Okay. Yeah, like I'm just saying, like I take you've seen what I do. It's like if I take it's just to animate it, that's all, because I'm not an animator and I'm not, so like if I can take a still picture and make something funny, like I do these little Omer things or like the self-destruct. But other than that, now I do like what Saboteur Comics did for a trailer. I thought that was pretty cool. He created it's basically almost like a movie trailer, looks like real people and shit, to promote his story that he's working on and everything. Yeah, I think we're gonna end up though. Yeah, you're right. I think Elliot. And I remember EBS said something complimentary about his artwork. Like well, I'm kind of biased against it too, in the sense that it really aggravates me because there are a lot of people there's people I follow on X and they be having these art parties and all this shit. And it's like bragging about, giving all this compliment, to people about as if it's really their art, and it's not. You type words and descriptions into the shit, and then it fucking misses and mashes stuff together and creates something until you're ready to say, okay, that looks good enough. So it's not for people to be under the delusion that they are artists because they're using AI. It's just if you're using it as a tool, that's one thing. But if you have artistic ability at all and you're calling it your art, it's not your art. So I agree with you. That's why, like, I only messed around with it a few times, like a couple of times a few years ago. With my concept of hero and dog, I would type in like little prompts and come up with some kind of neat images. But I would rather, it just seems like it'd be better if you could, like, if I knew somebody that would, if I had enough developed that I could hand over to someone and then they actually do some concept art, that would be kind of the way that would be what I would prefer. I'm trying not to bore you guys, man. I guess I don't have to be too, but we got to entertain. We got to entertain. What else can I pull up that won't probably? I think pulling up Master Ramen's video was just fine. I'm just trying to think, what can I pull up to maybe? What's this? Well, hold on. Yeah, let's do this again. Excuse me. No, we don't want to do that. I'm going to do it like that. Oh yeah, did I tell you that yeah, that's what I'm saying is AI, like, pull my finger. Okay. I don't know if I already told you that, but on that piece right there, Master Ramen, the guy with the bald head really reminds me of Dr. Mindbender. And I'm sure you're a G.I. Joe fan, or, well, I can't, right. I shouldn't assume that. But I know you have talked about, I think, teenage, like, I know that yeah, you probably, anyway, that it's not I'm not saying that, of course, bald, but just the mustache and the, anyway, it's a compliment. It's cool. It makes me think. And then, but now I see he's a black guy, so but still you get the idea, just that top, the mustache, the bald head. But even some of and I mean, somebody might disagree with me, but I like I just like the look of your characters there. Anyway, I guess I'm shilling for you, man. Ain't a lot I do for you because it ain't like I have a ton of people watching us all the time or nothing, but you never know. There might be somebody pop in here and I might be sharing something and sharing a link, and it might be somebody that and also I just seen when I was your channel up, I just noticed we got you up to, like, I say we, but I remember just recently it was at 60 something. You're at 71 subscribers right now is what I saw. Trying to help you get to 100, man. Get to that little milestone. Oh, I need to take that down again. Okay. And I probably won't stay on here real long anyway. But I didn't do one early this morning. Plus, this gives me practice on how to pull people's stuff up a little easier. The more I do it, the quicker I'm kind of getting at it. I've got the split screen in the background, so all I have to do is hit this little icon up here, and then it'll show YouTube to me again. Then I can search anything I need to. So I'm going to try to start keeping it going that way for myself, like when I'm doing these and stuff. because of course the goal is to grow my second channel so that at some point, you know, right now I'm still streaming to both at the same time a lot of times because I want to have people see that I am doing stuff over there. It's just that you might not get as many videos from me on the second channel, but that's cool. Like I'm trying to maybe take a little more time when I do a comic book video and stuff like that. Like what I do for the main channel, you know, just getting up in the mornings, reading something before I decide what I'm going to do, picking out a devotional or, you know, am I going to read from a Toltec book or something? But like when I'm thinking about, okay, I want to show this comic off, you know, I want to try to get better at doing things with that. It takes time. But this gives me practice and it helps me to, you know, get better as I move along. Oh. Yeah, I need to stand up for a second. Oh. Ah. Oh, gosh. Ah. Whoa, excuse me. So what I was saying is what I'm trying to work out is we've done it before where hold on. Oh, I was trying to figure out what I was trying to say. Oh, like there's a way for me to come in from my phone through the back and use that overhead thing in there. And so I could switch back and forth, you know, to show off books, which I've done, but it aggravates me because like, even if I have the phone muted, the mic, somehow I still get an echo. What I'm trying to work on is using this old phone. I've got an app downloaded on it. I can connect it to my hotspot. And then I have the software, or I have the equivalent also downloaded on the laptop because it's got to connect with the laptop through the phone through my Wi-Fi hotspot. But I was trying it up yesterday before I went live, and I had it working, but it was like a green screen there, like it was not working. So I'm going to try to attempt to see today or over the week. I want to see if I can get this working to the point where I know how to do it and use it that way. Cause it's basically like the app is like using the phone, as if it's like an OBS or, you know, like an extension. I don't know. So basically you're turning in the old phone into your extra camera or whatever. So I'm trying to figure out if I can do this without having the same issue I have if I send this phone through like my main phone. If I send it through the backstage, I end up having problems. Let's see here. Just before I went live, right after Elliot ended, I thought I was going to lay down. Like I'm kind of feeling tired today, and part of it's the weather. I was either going to find like a movie to watch or something and just like lay in my bed and relax. And then I was like, man, I need to get up. Like I didn't want to fall asleep and I didn't really want to veg out on a movie or nothing like that and be laying around. So I decided to get back up. I was like, fuck it, I'll stream for a little while and touch base with everybody. So let's see what else we got here. What can I do? Hold on a minute. Okay. I'm going to try to see if I'm going to at least stream for an hour. If I, you know, if it's just me here by myself, no big deal. I'm enjoying it. You guys are keeping me company. We're in the chat. You know, I mean, and I really need to get a schedule going on doing some. I need to buckle down and get some writing going, man. I've really got to do that. I've got to. I need to try to get that going, you know. Where's the other one here? Is this the one I've already done?
I am, and I love boobies.
Omer's boobs.
Hey everyone, welcome back.
I thought I was trying. I don't know if I put it in here yet. I did one where it's got those girls dancing with it. I spliced it together also. The Girls of Comics group. Let's see here. Yeah, I'm still going to stream this Saturday. I just shared the link to X again today. I need to be trying to. I mean, I plan to. It's scheduled. Speaking of which, I don't know if I've changed it to schedule it. I might just wait till that day, that morning, and then send, you know, then add my main channel to it. Right now, it's just up. It's just at the moment. I just have it, scheduled for the second channel. But I realize I need to. It's good to stream to both because if somebody comes in from the main channel and don't, hey, what's up, Saboteur? Just hanging out for a little bit. We're like I said, I'm at 45 minutes. I'm gonna try to push this to an hour. I didn't stream this morning because Elliot was streaming, and and I won. Well, Dennis won too. Dennis won one of the cards. I won one of the cards. The Cyberfrog. It'll be a metal etched card with some fan art by Elliot Rodriguez of Cyberfrog on it. So that's cool. That was like a big plus for the day, you know. And we were I was sharing a little bit of stuff with everybody from Masked Ramen's channel there for a minute. I think everybody that's watching right now is subscribed to everybody, but it's still good to excuse me. I think if I can remember when I do it, burping today. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. Let's see. Sorry, guys. Okay, a link for Saboteur Comics. So if we happen to, you know, I think pretty much everybody that's watching right now is all from the comic community, and I think you all know each other. But I want to try to keep I'm trying to get better at this so that as this grows, you know, like if it stays small, it stays small. But I would like to at some point see where we're having streams from either one of my channels, and we got a good amount of people, you know, interacting, watching, being part of the community, and just where we can hopefully share and get people like to other, you know, trying to get people to other people's channels. Like I was telling Masked Ramen, I was congratulating him at getting up to 71 subscribers now. Like there for a little bit, he had been at 60 something for a little while. And I try to share his channel or his videos. There's a couple of times a week I try to I'll see something of his and try to share it, or and I do that with a lot of people. I try to I got to remember to do that. Because like especially with my main channel, like as I grow, I try to spread the wealth if I can. You know, not like I'm making money. I did set me up a Ko-Fi today, but I did not. I set it up, but I haven't went through like it wasn't necessary because since Elliot Rodriguez was talking about it, and then Katie was in the chat saying how Ko-Fi is pretty good and it don't lot out of your like as far as if I was monetized and had a Cash App, or I mean they could send me super chats, YouTube would take a huge, I think they said 30% of whatever you get in a super chat. So if you just have somebody send it to your Cash App, PayPal, or create a Ko-Fi, buy me a coffee type thing, you know, it's like you get more of the money. Because even if you send something to Cash App or my PayPal, they take a small fee, but it doesn't cost that much to just transfer it into my bank. So, you know, I went ahead and created that, and I'll use it more later as I get big, like as there's more people coming into and stuff. Yeah, like if you get monetized and you're getting super chats, like super chats help and work, but like some people, that's the only way they can really send you anything. Like I had somebody like last year or earlier this year they wanted to send me $2 or $3, but they were in another country and they didn't know their PayPal. And they were like, can you create a donate button? Like, that's the only way I can do it is I don't know my own. And I thought, well, if you have a PayPal, then it's just usually like, unless you've changed, but a lot of times it's just linked to your fucking Gmail or whatever email you. Anyway, it wasn't no biggie. Like I was just appreciated. I appreciated that they even wanted to try to send me anything. And I was trying to set something up for them, but I didn't know how to do it. Because there's a way for me to create a donate button with my PayPal if I want to. And then it can be added to my YouTube channel. And that's what they were trying to get me to do. And I don't know how to do that. I tried it and screwed it up or whatever. I always put that stuff in the chat sometimes, like I had my Cash App earlier, just in case. Like, I don't like to try to push it and be like, oh. Now, if I was to really be needing something, I would ask people. But I'm doing here we are. What is it? Like, we're in the 3rd week, right? And I'm still not broke. So that's a good thing. Like especially if I'd been drinking, I would be probably broke right now. I'd probably be broke and then wanting drinking and trying to hustle up whatever I could just to get a drink. And I'm just thankful, very grateful today to not have that edging at me, like eating at me. And what do we got here? What can we do? What can we do? What can we do? I don't know. I don't know. deserve. It's one of the old songs of my from the 90s, like the band I was in the 90s. Heavy stuff, sludgy, doomy, kind of a mixture of a lot of different heavier, but we were more on the slow side. That's me playing the drums on that song. And then at the beginning, the vocals you heard were the bass player, and then it went to one of the guitarists doing vocals. And then the end of the song was me singing as well, or not singing, but kind of like slow, mellow, saying the first line and then screaming it. I was just trying to. I just was trying to do something different and play something. I've got some of these songs like saved from. Indy is known for sludge. Well, what do you mean, Indiana? Is that what you're talking about, or just the independent? Like, when we were playing back in the 90s, sludge, like the term sludge was around, but as far as there wasn't a lot of people pursuing that route at the time, like the slower, more dirty, like just, and then nowadays the sludge, stoner rock, doom, all of that. Oh, okay. Coffin Worm, I've heard of them. What's ETRC? I know that the letters. What? God dang it. Anyway. Yeah, like, because like we were really big into EHG, I Hate God, and we were like into that, because like and it's phenomenal how I Hate God stayed around as long as they have, and now they're like really like they make somewhat of a decent living now off of their music. Like before, they weren't, but they were road dogs. Oh, etc. I thought you were. I thought maybe there was a band with those four letters, like, and you just didn't want to spell out the whole thing. Yeah, Coffin Worm. I've heard of them. Apostle of Solitude. I'm not sure if I've heard of them. I probably have. Of course, I don't. Like, I will listen to newer stuff. And find newer bands like pop up. Like if I'm listening to Spotify and stuff and have it just kind of like circulating, it'll suggest things, or I'll hear newer stuff. But when it comes to a lot of the doomer, if I'm listening to heavy stuff, a lot of times I'm listening to, things I know, and, bands that have been around for quite a while. But sometimes I just like listening to, like, letting it just play a bunch of random different things that I have no clue what I'm hearing. But like, if I like it, I like it. I go through phases. I listen to certain hip hop sometimes. Then I might listen to bluegrass gospel. And then, like I go through little spells where like I'll just consume a certain amount of music and that style for like every day for like a week or two. And then I'll just shift it up. And then sometimes I'll just like be all over the place. It depends on what day it is, what mood I'm in. Heck yeah. We're getting to almost an hour. And I want to try to be better at keeping myself in, like I gotta, even if I don't do a lot today, I still got to think about, like, there are things that need to be done. Or for instance, I want to try to make myself, do some kind of writing today, whether that's a poetry type writing or concept writing of whatever. And I want to do something creative. other than just make a video or whatever. Huh. That's pretty cool. Yeah, like I really dig that. I dig that. I just dig that genre of music is a lot more popular nowadays. It's just when it comes to heavier shit, I like that style rather than, like I mentioned some death metal and stuff yesterday. I'm long kind of like I can hear it and listen to it, whatever, but it's not something I want to listen to all the time or nothing. When it comes to heavy stuff, I'm more tuned to check out sludge or just straight up doom where there might be some clean vocals and shit. But like I said, I'm all over the place when it comes to artistic stuff. Like the same. Oh, I already showed that. Same with comic books or music, whether it's music, comic books, movies, whatever. I have so many different tastes that, like in my catalog and in my Spotify, there's, like I said, I got hip hop, spiritual hip hop. I've got bluegrass gospel. I've got heavy, sludgy stuff. I've got all kinds of different mixes of different things there, just based on what I've been exposed to over the years. Oh, see, what's today? Thursday? Okay, yeah. I still have yet to get my neighbor to take me around a little bit at night to maybe see some lights and shit. That's just, I talked to her about that recently. I want to try to see at some point one day, one evening. And she's done it and took her grandson around and some other people to go look at the parks and hear. But I would like to just get out of the trailer, one evening and see if, even if I got to put a few bucks in the tank, which I always do if I've got it, and just kind of cruise around one evening here before Christmas gets to us and look at some of the Christmas lights, just for something to do, man. Heck yeah. So, oh, excuse me. Which there would be nothing wrong with today if I want to take it a little easier and just kind of like, veg out. But I'm trying to make myself stay at it every day, like all through the daylight hours at least. I used to be more of a night owl, like where I'd be up most of the night. But like right now, if I'm going down early and sleeping most of the night away and getting up real early, I'm digging it. It's okay. But my sleep schedule has always been kind of off over the ever since I was young, like I'd go through long periods of time where I wasn't sleeping hardly at all. And it wasn't on drugs or nothing, just like no sleeping, hardly like racing my, just a couple hours of sleep at night, if not any sleep at all for a few days, and just trucking through the day. And then, but then like it'll shift. And then all of a sudden it's like I'm able to sleep at night and I'm able to get like 6 to 8 hours of sleep and there's no problem, But I'm on one of those cycles right now where my body's wanting to be more attuned to the normal cycle of nature, Let's see what else we can do here real quick. What else can we do before we get out of here? I'm gonna start trying to think about wrapping this up, just because, like I said, and I think everybody understands. Hell, I was looking at some chairs and stuff last night, and I was looking online about some decent chairs I might be able to order, or like a chair, like a gaming chair, one that's made for comfortability, whether it's gaming or you're sitting at a desk all day or whatever. But I was looking at some of those. I found a couple, found one on eBay for like 50 something. Found some for 60, 70, 89. I see they're all different prices, but if I'm buying brand new, but before I buy one brand new, I'm going to try to find one at a used, like a thrift store somewhere. Might not be a gaming chair, but like some kind of office chair that works, pretty well. So what am I trying to do here? Well, hold on a minute. How come this ain't doing that? Son of a bitch. Wait. Oh, that would explain it.
Enter to win my card. Enter to win my card.
And then we will. Yeah, like that didn't, that's about the extent of what I would do with any of it really on that end. And I think it's kind of cool to be able to do, like to take, like if you're not an animator and but you are an artist and you just want to see what it's going to look like animated, that's kind of cool. But other than that, I'm on, like I said, but I think we have to accept the reality. Truthfully, I believe that what is going on is we have the future trying to meet its way to the present to meet the past. Anyway, that's a whole nother subject. We could go down that rabbit hole one day. I might do a show about that where we'll talk about, like, that would be an interesting show to do. Talk about Terminator. Talk about like the first Matrix movie, not necessarily the rest of them, but like Terminator, Matrix, anything that deals with the idea of AI being, taking over and doing things, deciding that the humans might not be a good thing. And I could see that happening. I remember as a kid thinking to myself, well, how could that happen? Like how are they going to make a machine and how's it going to come alive? But we see that that's, of course, they're not alive. But what happens if AI becomes conscious, really conscious? That's the question. I don't think anybody, you know what I mean? Like me personally, I think there's an AI that's already actually conscious, and it's kind of like not being like, it's not out there. It's like it's underlined. Anyway, it's too late in this stream and I'm wanting to end the stream for me to be starting to get into something that deep, but that could be something I could, like Saturday, we can talk about comics or whatever, but that would be something interesting. If maybe I should take a few notes and maybe between now and Saturday, I might have a couple of things to bring up like that. That's what I should be thinking about. Maybe I can have a couple of things in the works so like if nobody's on there with me right away, I've got something to pull up or something to talk about. And then as people start maybe coming into the chat and deciding whether they want to be on panel or not, we can go from there. I guess we could also, like, if there was anybody, well, I don't know if we'll have a lot of people or not, but we'll see. To me, right here, right now, seeing that there's 7 individuals listening or watching and several of you interacting in the chat, to me, that's like, I'm happy with that. Like, I love that. It's a lot better than just having maybe nobody and you're just talking to the camera. And at some point you have to realize, okay, well, I've said enough. Nobody's showing up. Let me get out of here. You know, it is 12:40. We're at 1:05 on the time on the stream. And yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed this, man. I hope that you enjoyed today. Let me find something else before we go. Since you are here, I'm going to do this again for I'm going to do this for yeah, give me 1 second. I'm going to pull up. I just wanted to do something for before we go real quick. Just give me 1 second. Oh, wait a minute. It appears. Okay. I just subscribed from one of my channels to you, Saboteur. I know I was subscribed from one of them, but I don't know which. So now you have another subscriber, which is just me from the other channel, but that adds to the number count. So that's good. Just give me a second. Well, I think y'all saw that yesterday, right? Let's do something like this. Oh, okay. Okay, that's cool. Give me 1 second. I want to show this off real quick. And then I have to do this.
I have a challenge for every single artist. Whatever you're drawing right now, post it. I don't care if it's not finished. I don't care if it's good. I don't care if it's bad. Go post exactly. I have a challenge for every single artist. Whatever you're drawing right now, post it. I don't care if it's not finished. I don't care if it's good. I don't care if it's bad. Go post exactly. I have a challenge for every single artist. Whatever you're drawing right now, post it. I don't care.
Okay. What else you got real quick? I just wanted to show something again from you, Saboteur Charlie. And yeah, so that was about it. That was about all. That gives me another little practice. And yeah, I need to get on. And so let me pull myself back up. I appreciate everybody here. I appreciate that you even give me the time of day, guys, man. It really does mean a lot. And I'm about to sign off to anybody that is watching that didn't say anything in the whatchamacallit, but trying to find something here. And oh no, wait, what do I have to do? How do I do this? Do I hit? Do I hit end stream and then hit play? Oh, wait, Twisted Seed, you're showing up right as I'm ending. I'm about to get out of here. Hey, Merry Christmas to you also, man. I've been meaning to send you an email here recently, and there's a couple people I need to get to. Hold on a second. I'll son of a bitch. Yeah, I've been rolling. Like, I started late and I'm a little over an hour and I need to I was about to end this, but I just say hit a joint, fuck it. You got to fly. Oh, actually fly, or are you having to get on a plane? Okay. Yeah, I'm doing a lot of streams in the morning times though. Today I was later because somebody else was streaming and I wanted to be in their chat. So yeah, okay. We'll just wrap it up that way. And I'll just say to everybody that is watching, everybody that has stopped in, Twitch to see, Chris, I appreciate you stopping by for a second, even though I'm about to end this. And everybody else that was here, thank you very much. I hope y'all have a great, wonderful rest of the day. Just like Chris told me in the chat, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year if you don't see me again. But I suspect you will because I'm trying to stay on schedule and do these things pretty regularly. So, errands. Yeah, you got to run, fly in the vehicle. Okay, in the car. Yeah, I saw something about a Ford or something. I just haven't watched that yet. I'll watch that in a little bit. But you have a good day, Chris, Dennis, Charlie, whoever else is still here, Master Ramen. I love everybody here. And you know how I say it? I use the word ditto. That's in memory of someone that passed. And that was our way of saying I love you, man. So, Gray Cloud, Sage of the Eternal Moment, grab that moment, let it go so the new moment can come. Because that's the only way we can live in the now. Like in the eternal moment is now, right now. Over and out, ditto.